So hello everyone. In last session we have seen how to use 3D commands for making 3D parts. In this lecture we are going to make some parts just to show how the commands are being used in 3D and how the interface will look. So to start with, I have inserted one image here. We can insert any image in AutoCAD by using this insert command. This is the menu bar, and in menu bar we can use this option that is insert, and we have this command that is raster image reference. So by using this command, you can browse the parts or files you want, maybe images. That images can be opened here. So I'm going to take another image here, say open, say OK. And when you click in the screen, it will ask you to scale the image. So I'm going to scale this image. In this way, we can insert the images also. So we have taken already one image there. I'm going to delete this. We are going to use this image later. And we are going to start with this part now. So to move in 3D interface, we are going to select this option, go to 3D modeling. So in 3D modeling, after changing the tab, we can see the above ribbon is also changed. The commands are being updated to 3D. Now we need to click on this home icon so that all the axes are visible and we are in isometric view now. You can see here X, Y, Z are visible now. Next we need to start with this front view side. So we have this height here 42. And this length is 76. So we are going to start with this figure. I'm going to consider this side as a front view. So take line command, put ortho mode on. Here the length is given 42. Image is looking very small, so we'll scale the image first. We have taken this height of 42 with this line. Next one horizontal line, then 76. Say escape. Next line, then 12 mm. Now we need to make this upper side. So the length here given is 14 mm. We have started with this edge here. Now we are going to make this horizontal line of 14 mm. So here I'll take the length as 14. At the downside, the total height was 42. And the length given here is 12 mm. So I'll minus this 12 from this 42. And we'll take this length as 30 mm. Then close the sketch. We'll move the image here. After making this L portion, we are going to make this backside portion now. For that, we are going to make this rectangular face that is of 7 by 42. Again, one more rectangle. X distance as 7, tab, Y distance as 42. Now one more feature remaining, that is this rib. We are going to make this triangle here. So to start with, we have one line. This height I am going to take here is 30 mm. The next distance we are going to take is the rib base. So this base length, the total length will be 62. So here, this horizontal line we are going to take here is 62. And we are going to make this triangle lines combined by using join command. As for the extrude command, we need polyline objects. That's why we have used join command here. Each line is selected individually. We need to join them together so as to extrude. So I'm going to select the object, say J, enter. This combined object is now joined. This is L shape, this is the rectangular shape, this is the triangular shape. We need to go for extrude command now. Before going to extrude, we are going to shift to isometric view. For that, we are going to click on this home icon. Now the extrusion size we are going to take here is 31. We can see here. We have drawn this L shape and we are going to go for this extrude of 31. Select the extrude command, select the sketch, say enter, and we are going to extrude it by 31. Next extrude here. So this backside feature that was of 7 by 42, we are going to extrude it by 13 mm. Extrude, say this distance as 13, and this triangular rib we are going to extrude it by 8 mm. One more extrude, select the triangle, say enter, say 8 mm as a distance for extrude. We'll move this image little bit further side. We'll change the view style now. Shades of gray. Now we are going to rotate each feature here. Select the 3D rotate command from this side. That is from modify toolbar. Click on the object to rotate. Say enter. Select the required ribbon around which you want to rotate and provide the angle here. One more time, 3D rotate. Say enter. For this last feature, select the part. Say enter. Select the required ribbon and provide the angle. Say escape, And now this complete features are being made in 3D. We are going to place them together now. So for that I'm going to say move command here, enter, select the object, say enter, specify the base point. So I'm going to take the midpoint of this rib from the back side. You can see this 3D midpoint it is showing here. Click here and I'm going to place on this part's 3D midpoint. Next we are going to use orbit command to rotate the object. Now we need to place this feature by using the 3D midpoint of both the parts. So move command again, select the part, say enter, specify the 3D midpoint. 3D midpoint for this part also, and this feature has been placed here. Say orbit. Now we need to join all the features together. For that we are going to use union command. Select all the three features. Say enter. We can see this combined object is being joined now. This part is completed here. We are going to select this top plane again. We need to insert the second part now. So I'm going to delete this image. Go on this option and show the menu bar here. Say insert. Again say raster image reference. Select the image you require. Say open. Say OK again. Place it where you require and scale it. So we are going to make this part now. For that we are going to start with the rectangle. The size is 80 by 40. So I'm going to make one rectangle here. 80 tab 40. Shift to isometric view and we are going to extrude it. Select extrude command, select sketch, say enter. The height is given 40 mm. Next we are going to go for this cutouts. For that we are going to make the sketches outside only and then we are going to move the sketch on the part. So to start with we have this cutout here that is of 60 by 7. And for placement of this cutout, the side distance we are going to take here is of 10 mm. So we are going to make one line here on this edge. Length will be of 10 mm. Next we are going to make one rectangle. Say 60, tab 10. We are going to rotate this sketch here. Select this sketch, say enter. Say 90 degrees. Then move this sketch. Say enter. Say base point now. Base point we are going to take this corner point and we are going to place it at the end point of the line we have drawn. Next we are going to use press pull command here. Select and drag it here. So this cutout has been made but sketch is not merged as you are using press pull. So delete this sketch later. Now we are going to go for this second cutout that is of 14 by 14 placed at the midpoint of this bottom edge. One rectangle 14 by 14. Say 3D rotate, select the sketch, say enter, select the required ribbon, put up the angle. Next say enter, select the sketch, say enter again and move it here, place it at the 3D midpoint. Now we are going to go for press pull, click on the internal side of the sketch, delete this rectangle later. Then the next cutout is of this circle that is of diameter 8. So we are going to take one circle here. Select the radius as 4, the diameter will come 8. Say rotate 90 degrees angle. Say enter, move. We are going to place it somewhere here. But for that, the height was given as 22. We have already taken 14 mm cut. So we need to put one line from this midpoint in the center of the circle. That will be of 8 mm. So from this midpoint, we are going to take one straight line. One straight line of length 8 mm. Then move this circle to the line. Select the center point as a reference point. Place the circle on the face. We will delete this line later. Select the press pull command. Click in the circles area. Click in the internal area of the circle and drag it in. Select the orbit command to visualize the cut. You can see through all cut has been made for both rectangle and circle. Say escape to exit from the orbit command. Click on this zoom icon for the isometric view. Next we are going to go for these upper cuts. The size for the rectangular cut is given 24 by 24 and the placement is of. And the placement for this rectangular cut we need to specify the position. That is from this side we can take the value as 9 mm and from the bottom we are going to take this value as 8 mm. So So this wall thickness is of 8 and this side wall thickness is of 9 mm. So we are going to take that values for position of this rectangle. First we'll make one rectangle that is of 8 tab 9. Move this rectangle here, click here, place it somewhere. Next, make one more rectangle beside the part 24 tab 24. Move it using this base point, place it here. Later we are going to move this polyline which was used to place this rectangle at the position. Say move, select this corner point and place it at the other opposite side. We'll make one more rectangle of 24 by 24. Say move, select sketch, specify base point, place it at this corner. Later we are going to delete this polyline. Use press pull. We are going to take the depth here as 5 mm. Same on the other side. Lastly, we are going to go for the circular cuts now. This circular cuts diameter 20, depth as through on both the sides. We are going to select circle command again. Select the 3D center. Say radius as 10. Enter. On the other side also, select the 3D midpoint of the face. Radius as 10. Next, go for the press pull command. Select the sketch. Say through on. Through on. Use orbit command to visualize the 3D part. And we can see here all the cuts were made as we required. Say escape. So in this way we are going to use 3D commands and we have made these two parts. This was the first and the second part. In the upcoming lectures we are going to continue with the orthographic views. So if you want to learn orthographic views, just follow the playlist of the AutoCAD and subscribe the channel that is 4 Dimensions Infotech. Till then, thank you.